Shalom, Israel. And when I mean Israel, I'm talking about the Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians. The Lord's 54th annual Passover is going down again this year, sundown, April 1st at 500 South Salisbury Street in Raleigh, North Carolina at the Downtown Conventional Center. It's got enough room for all of us. The Lord's 54th annual Passover. Last year, brothers and sisters showed up from all over the world, rocking ancient garments and glorious apparel in order to serve the Most High in Christ. Now, it's that time again. Commander General Yohana's putting out the decree for all brothers and sisters to show up sundown, April 1st in Raleigh, North Carolina. Join us at the Sheraton in Raleigh, the hotel right downtown. It's at 421 South Salisbury. The Passover is right up the block at the convention center, literally within walking distance. Make sure you pull up. Make sure that you do your due diligence because rooms are going fast and they are limited this weekend. You understand? We have months in advance of preparation. Do not wait till the last minute to get your room. The Lord's 54th annual Passover, Saturday, April 1st in Raleigh, North Carolina. Join us there.
It's about time, sending curses to them enemies.
Back roll.
Send my bro a kite quick. Ties of war, we ain't forget about you. Keep your light lit. Rappers can't see. Most of them scared to witness. Go and close your eyes. There's one right here for the trenches. Bad bitches, natural hair or extensions. Hood niggas that'll poly grip like some dentures. Brothers on them fences. 23 and 1 out. Praying that that commissary hit before it run out. Bitches on the gram, dog filter with their tongue out. Couldn't stay home because they found the dugout. Closed casket, burner in the low jacket. My co-captain riding on these whole rappers, my hoes fabulous. Now I don't mean that derogatory, but I'm a player and there's no my women riding for me. I avoided Maury, I got 2 jets. If I can't make it through for them, then I'm useless. Sit down that roof, Chris, with a couple bosses. After the war, just to count our losses. There's not many. You see a smile on my face, but I'm not friendly. Gun on my waist, sipping white Henny. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know light. Gotta got my heart with my bow tie. Waiting on the squab in my whole life. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know light. Gotta got my heart with my bow tie. Living in the squab in my whole life. My whole life. It's so melodic. When I be dropping this ebonics, this ghetto phonics, it got me on the level supersonic. My bomb atomic, and you know where you can find me. Somewhere probably folding this paper origami. My name is pure as the Dasani, my wave is like a tsunami. I went from 0 to 100, feeling like Ricky Bobby. I made a deal with the Reaper. Got a couple wives, they some keepers. Talk a lot of shit, but you can't walk a mile in my sneakers. Bitches go to Miami, come home with change features. Now she got a BBL, her ass fatter. Trying to show up all them niggas that laughed at her. Now when they see her, they only wanna fuck her. They just wanna touch her, they don't wanna cuff her. They just wanna come and kick it with her like a punter. Turned her to a runner, now it's all aboard the train. Fenty on the face, but it's not concealing the pain, it's a shame. That's why I'm in the hood like some rap snacks. I know niggas kill you and your mama for a scat pack. Dark tint, matte black, they do it for half that. Had you like 90s Missy in a fucking trash bag. I'm from Philly, we don't do bank accounts, just cash app. I spit a verse and I just watch the time slow. This that guy flow, this that shit that rappers die for. This that uncut Taha Wall straight from Pablo Escobar. I be at the bar like Moscato. They think it's effort, but no, this that block work. Make the countermeasures, take pleasures, making an eye a concert. My mind work at speed y'all can't fathom. Listen to the words of a champion. It can't. The streets need another anthem. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know light. Gotta got my heart with my bow tie. Waiting on the score in my whole life. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know light. Gotta got my heart with my bow tie. Living in this world in my whole life, my whole life.
Westbrook.
Weapons of our warfare is not carnal, I was born in it. You converted, this is not for you. Weapons of our warfare is not carnal, I was born in it. You converted, this is not for you. Handle lights and teddy bears, I'm trying to leave your block romantic. Flicking off the hip, I lead a scene, looking like I'm dancing. Ain't one Westworld, best believe we not gon' stamp it. Titties on a drum, the stick figure looking outstanding. Rip his top with the hands of the Lord, call that God tears. Send a spear right to the sky and watch his front tear. I'm that nigga cause I run with them niggas, so let's get that clear. Don't question who say I'm the GOAT, I tell them God did. In order to be the best, you gotta beat the best. To me that's suicide. Of course I sound cocky to a glizzy eater, fuck your pride. Don't need a horoscope to see I'm a star, so fuck your sign. You can believe in anything you want, but as for me and mine, God mode. I am what I am, so let's just keep in mind. Don't wanna be like yeah, Kyrie, they wanna be like I. She said she lost until she found me, and then she found a tribe, and then I make a bout face until she called me out of wine. The weapons of our warfare is not carnal, I was born in it. You converted, this is not for you. Leave an imprint of my legacy with a spot for you. No way you can endure to the end if you not loyal. Weapons of our warfare is not carnal, I was born in it. You converted, this is not for you. Leave an imprint of my legacy with a spot for you. No way you can endure to the end if you not loyal. War time, no questions asked, we come and find you. His problems, my problems, and I'm standing behind you. Stepping with style, I'm standing on shit in my product. I take on the crowd, tell them all, throw in the towel. Half moon with a silencer, make it sound like a howl. We the shit, we about movements with a growl. Heavy is the head with the crown, when I take it I'm proud. I get the order, bring my sword back wet with a smile, nigga. I'm an Israelite rapper, nigga. Would never hit his wife, but I'll go at you. I make commitments to a gun if I'm talking about a tantrums. Nigga said he a stand-up dude, that mean we laughing, nigga. Jumped on the beat, start snapping, you leaving fractures. Red and green bean, I'm Gucci, you thinking fashion. Dad go shoot for the green, and I ain't talking St. Patrick. You screaming all lives, I'm screaming all guns matter. Keep it biblical, talking in parables, cause it matter. If I say bring Jake up, I'm talking about a ladder. He was the wave till I came with the fire, no John the Baptist. Who cared you did it first? You should be worried about who after. I'm connected in any habitat, shit I adapted. Nose job on a brand new snub is all plastic. That's why I show up the court with jeans on, I'm never slacking. You a rapper turned Israelite, I'm an Israelite rapping. Weapons of our warfare is not carnal, I was born in it. You converted, this is not for you. Leave an imprint of my legacy with a spot for you. No way you can endure to the end if you not loyal. Weapons of our warfare is not carnal, I was born in it. You converted, this is not for you. Leave an imprint of my legacy with a spot for you. No way you can endure to the end if you not loyal. All time, no questions asked, we come and find you. His problems, my problem. Stepping with style, I'm standing on shit in my product. I take on the crowd, tell them all, throw in the towel. Throw in the towel. Heavy is the head with the crown, when I take it I'm proud. I get the order, bring my sword back wet with a smile, nigga.
I'm with shits, I'm with shits, I'm with shits, I'm with shits. I view my adversary through a microscope as a small thing. They wax fat, we ballin'. Babylon keep falling. By all means, these salt teams is cracker dust. Esau won't respawn, they the soul people we have to crush. They shackled us, we out the cuffs. It's your turn to slow burn till after dusk. My Caucasian plantation, those reparations won't amount to much. That blonde hair with them blue eyes and that pig flesh won't hassle us. Shawty hollering that hee-haw, cause that gluteus on Maximus. My whip drip on 100 thighs. We gunning down, you runaways. They from the cave, not underpaid. I'm Hunger slave, just for fun play Hunger Games. Put you in the front like you running things. Uriah, any back talk, you kiss the asphalt, now I sing it to the Messiah. You'll be auctioned off with the shipping costs. I'll purchase some good diver. Bought my Donald Trump and my Richard Nixon. I'm Willie Lynch incarnate. Keep a short leash on you varmint. String you up if you bravehearted. Only thing red, white, and blue will be your remains washed off of my garment. I'm with shits like Willie Lynch, I wanna see him hang. I'm with shits like Willie Lynch, I wanna see him hang. I'm with shits like Willie Lynch, I wanna see him hang. I'm with shits like Willie Lynch, I wanna see him hang. Ayy.
Went from riding on the boat to hanging on oak. God hate these white folks, you can say what you want. This ain't a joke, I ain't laugh at shit. They gon' make it to the kingdom, yeah, with shackled wrists. Yeah. Put they ass in chains with a yoke of iron. Whip hit his back, sound like I opened fire. I ain't gon' lie, I wanna see him suffer. Can't escape, cause under the sun, the place of judgment. Yeah, I got a perpetual hatred. They scared of replacement theory cause they destined for slavery. You gotta hear, this the patience of the saints. Many prophets desired to see that day. UPK, we gon' take the kingdom. He don't deal with other nations, he gon' plead with heathens. I ain't gon' stop until I see him in the cotton field. Ain't no other option, I'ma die real.
I'm with shits like Willie Lynch, I wanna see him hang. I'm with shits like Willie Lynch, I wanna see him hang. I'm with shits like Willie Lynch, I wanna see him hang. I'm with shits like Willie Lynch, I wanna see him hang. I'm with shits like Willie Lynch, I wanna see him hang. I'm with shits like Willie Lynch, I wanna see him hang. I'm with shits like Willie Lynch, I wanna see him hang. I'm with shits like Willie Lynch, I wanna see him hang. Ay.
Oh yeah, ooh Lord. And if you don't give it, you won't get it, that's right. I give her all my love. Hey, run that shit up, Trace.
I came from the streets to the shy, where wicked and evil collide. If it was illegal, we tried ambition to get us a piece of the pie. Had so many demons inside, was dim in the gleam of my eye, killing my innocence, all of my vision. I'm reading the sign and seeing demise. We've been deprived of basic necessities, that and cocaine, a satanic recipe. Refusing to claim it as destiny, sins of the fatherly children in jeopardy. The family addiction affected me, affliction of prison, the death of me. Not even the thought of my legacy, living in hell, how you hating your pedigree. Been definitely holding the grudge, letting it go cause no hoe is in us. If we don't connect then you know what it was. One West and no cowards is rolling with us. Steps was all in the mud, feeling the pain like salt in the cut. The blessing is all of these lessons, no question we taught them in blood. It's all for the love, yeah. The blessing is all of these lessons, no question we taught them in blood. It's all for the love. The blessing is all of these lessons, no question we taught them in blood. It's all for the love. I get an honor to command and Jenna Johanna for being the armor, protecting the message delivered the Abba. Straight from the Father, he gave it to you, ain't making excuse. Though Satan is loose, kept lacing his boots, training and raising the troops. Perfecting the method of 7-1 West in the hairs was able to prove. Ain't stressing them niggas that never can step in the stand and stating the truth. My people could never imagine the hardest of winners you lasted. Extending the realest compassion for niggas that should have been fitted for caskets. How could you ever ignore the nigga who slept on the floor and was ready for war whenever it called? Better this weapon is drawn. Election is sure, edging this war. Front of projects of the Bronx. Now representing the Lord. The water for blessing us all.
They killed, give me Isaiah 14 and 21. They did the same thing to my people. So you said that they put millions of my people. Yes, you said so. Should a murderer go to jail for murdering? Absolutely. Should a thief go to jail when he steals? Absolutely. Should a robber pay back the money he robbed? Absolutely. So why shouldn't the white man pay for what he did? That's right. That's right. One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog.
never expected to grow. Just also go stand the road. That a result of me selling my soul. The story I'm telling is cold, but yet it's what everyone knows. The white man's the devil is known. America was never our home. Only a place of captivity, save facility, hating, disfigure me. They claim that I'm lazy, be killing me. Maybe this slavery draining my energy. 400 years and counting. The trail of my tears is countless. Main fact that I'm here is astounding, but I can't wait till this shit is surrounded. Ready to tangle my king and the angels, be ready to rap. Crack in the sky, nuclear missiles will make it official. I'm capturing every cracker surviving. Put them all in chains where they need to be. Slavery for me. And let the whole world see that with them in the cages, safer in the streets. Put the dog on a leash. Get resolved for the beast. 144, get the ruler show, we could all be at peace. As soon as the trumpets are sound, your kingdom, we busting it down. The only way justice is found, the time for your judgment is now.
Do you see just how it feels? Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
Ain't no remorse in my blood slim. It won't be no compromise. Now it's time to feed the worms. Watch his body turn to flies. I clutch iron while you trust the lies. The next Glock I buy gon' be Gen 5. I get it customized. And sending shots off like farewell. Praying payback come back around like a carousel. Still remember your Honda's words ringing in my head like bells. Said you in this body, you fit a Lord, fuck the cartel. Triangle choke, apply pressure to the game like I did Vondale. Payback's a bitch in a dress, she a bombshell. Revenge is served cold, I just hope they make an oxtail. Glock fresh out the box, I swear it got that new car smell. Made myself a target in a world of mad shooters. Devils design fire for our babies to pass through in the damn by king's reign. I'll be overzealous. They bought my jealous, I bought brand new parabellums.
Do you see just how it feels? Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
Shalom, Israel. This is the Israel School of Universal and Practical Knowledge under Commander General Yohana, man. Tuesday night biblical law class. Officer Aram, Officer Hill, Officer Ramawan, man. We about to sit in on these precepts, bring out a few topics of the things that's going on earth, man. I know everybody hearing about all these, the earthquake. They say, how you said, they said about 41,000 people done died in that earthquake, man. Then we heard about the slight earthquake that happened in Buffalo, New York. Now, U.S. Air Force study talking about they seeing unidentified flying objects, and they shooting unidentified flying objects at the sky. You know, there's just a lot going on, man. And then we could discuss and talk about how high the cost of living is becoming right now, and how ridiculous it is to go into a grocery store and you could damn near spend $40 or $50, and you lucky if you have 5 or 6 items in the bag, man. You know, and everything. That's the famine that's coming to this earth. Generally, I've been telling us for a long time that we should be preparing and buying canned goods and non-perishables and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? The police still shooting young men down in the streets. You know what I'm saying? We got our the oppressor, you know what I'm saying? He studied raising his head up and doing all kind of wickedness and stuff. You know what I'm saying? These people, these so-called Europeans, they feel like America is slipping out. They losing the grip of America, and they very, very angry, and they hating on if you're not a so-called European, these people are hating on damn near everybody, not just the blacks, so-called Jews. They it's like they turning on one another a lot as well. But they hating on the Chinese, African, anything. If you're not a so-called European over here in America, man, these people in these different hate groups, they really getting angry and getting fearful, I would say, and feeling like they losing grip. And that's what Matthew 24 talks about, the race wars. You know what I'm saying? The Bible's fulfilling itself, man, and we have to realize that. And this is not a game, and it's time for us to prepare and get ready. I was reading articles where a lot of people are they preparing and stocking up these what they call them bunkers, spending millions, thousands and thousands and millions of dollars on bunkers in hidden locations and stuff where if something really go down heavy, they can go into their bunkers and close the doors behind them and survive for so many months. Everybody doing that, but everybody is preparing for war except black people. You know what I'm saying? Outside of the Isupk, our people ain't doing nothing but getting high, partying, and you know what I'm saying, just walking around like they don't have a clue in the world. You know what I'm saying? Our people staying that America done put all these cannabis shops in our communities and stuff. Our people are staying high, study smoking, and just smoking out their minds, man. You can look into the face of our young people, and it's like they lost, completely lost, man, and don't know which way to go. But anyway, we're gonna start out. Let's go to Romans chapter 13 and verse 11 right quick. We'll start out right there. Romans chapter 11 and verse 13. When you get it, go ahead and read it out.
Was it 11 and 13 or 13 and 11?
Romans 13 and 11. Slacking.
It's the book of Romans chapter 13, verse 11. This is the book of Romans chapter 13, verse 11. At that time, knowing the time that now is high time to wake out of sleep.
Knowing that now it's high time to wake out of sleep, man. If you'll pay attention, these days, these weeks, and these months are really shooting by right now, man. You can tell the way the elements are. The earth is off kill right now, and the way the elements are, man. The clock is like flying right now. It's like days are shooting past so quick right now. You know what I'm saying? Days coming and going dramatically fast. You know what I'm saying? And it's like we still not getting ready or prepared for anything. Everybody call themselves getting ready to wait. They can't wait for the summer to get here. And you got Russia and Ukraine. I mean, it's really rising up. We are on the verge of World War III, man, and it's time for black people to really wake up and turn back to these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. The answer is not, you ain't gonna get your answer by going to church. You're not gonna get your answer by going to these synagogues or these mosques or none of that stuff, man. Your answer is in the Israel School of Universal and Practical Knowledge. We've been put in this condition that we're in because of our stiff-neckedness, being such a wicked people that's serving other gods and not serving the one only true and living God. So the Most High is allowing we done brought the curses of the Most High down on our heads, man. But go ahead, read that again.
Come on, God. And that knowing the time that now it's high time to awake out of sleep.
Knowing that now it's high time to awake out of sleep, man, because all hell is starting to break out all around us, man. I mean, it's done started. It ain't starting. It's done started. You know what I'm saying? The inflation done went up. It's like it's hard to make money. You know what I'm saying? And it's like the quality of everything done went down. I remember it used to be something as simple as you used to be able to go and buy a pack of them hot Scott Peterson's sausages, and it would be 8 in the pack for like $5 and some change. But now them things cost damn near $8, $10, and it ain't number 6 in the pack. Eggs is with the tax is almost $7. You know what I'm saying? Milk, everything is high, sky high. The quality of everything is steady decreasing, but the price of everything is steady going up. And when you go into the inner cities and stuff like that, them stores they look slightly shabby, man. They looking kind of light on the shelves and stuff. But you can go outside of the black communities, man. Them stores, they completely full if you pay attention. But now it's high time for us to wake up. If you Black, Hispanic, or Native American Indian, man, it's time to wake up and stop wasting time. You know what I'm saying? You should be trying to stock up on not only perishables and canned goods and food, things like that. You should be trying to stock up on guns and weapons and stuff to protect your family. Seriously, man, it's about to go down. That's all I can say. It's about to go down, man.
That's lucky in Taiwan and China as well. They ready to
they
go at it.
Yeah,
Taiwan and China. It's so close to. The Bible give account about the last days, and Commander General Yohana even brought it up some months and years ago. First off,
right?
Reiterated some months back. It's time for people to wake up because everything that's in this Bible is starting to. Trying to rear its ugly head.
Yes, it is.
So if you ain't in the school or you ain't following the truth through the school, through the ISUPK, the Commander General Yohana, you are far away from being saved. You know what I'm saying? So
right, and we got a lot of our brothers and sisters in these churches, man, talking about they're not gonna see the sting of death, that they're gonna be taken up in the rapture and all this nonsense, man. All this stuff is buffoonery, man. When the Lord come back for judgment, man. And he come back, that's going to be a terrible day. And they say when the Lord come back, man, it's going to be, the Lord already destroyed this place with water. You know what I'm saying? When he used Noah and that boat and stuff, then he made a promise that he wasn't going to never destroy the earth no more with water, that it was going to be destroyed the next time with fire. And the fire that they talking about, man, is those nuclear bombs. You know what I'm saying? You ain't finna be safe for a damn thing. I have to tell you, you quit. You need to wake up. All you people out there that's in these churches and stuff talking about y'all can't wait till the rapture comes. That when the Lord come back, according to the Bible, it said when the Lord come back, that's going to be a terrible day. It ain't going to be no day of rejoicing. That's going to be a terrible, terrible day, man. When the Lord come back with them angels, man, they coming back with judgment, starting with the 12 tribes, the house of Israel. And he's not going to be playing, man. He's going to come back to utterly destroy this entire northern hemisphere of America. It's not going to be standing no more. Every building, the Bible says, it's not going to be one stone left upon another. When the Lord come back, he coming back to judge us and to cast his judgment upon us, and righteously so, because the Bible said, whatever you put out, you're going to receive. And then if you follow the world, if you're a carnal-minded man or a woman and you're doing everything everybody else doing, you can quit lying to yourself thinking that you're going to be rescued when the Lord come back, because you're not. The carnal mind is enemies against the Most High. You know what I'm saying? So, our people it's about a life and death that our people wake up, because according to the Bible said, for the wages of sin is death, but the gift of God is eternal life through our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, who everybody knows as Jesus Christ. But his real name is Yahushua Mashiach, man. That's right. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, these people are about to go to war, man. China, Russia, Ukraine, all these different nations are rising up against one another. And America study sending all this money and this military equipment over there to Ukraine. And they talking about going deep into the heart of Russia, man. That's just going to be even more. You're talking about It's getting to the point where they headed in the direction of using these nuclear bombs. Seriously. And if you think these people that made these bombs just to keep sitting on them, you're crazy. And America is the number one target. Right here where we at, it's the number one target, man. Right? Seriously. All our people today, we be walking around and stuff. All our people, things like celebrating this Valentine's Day. You got people going in these stores. I'm seeing people walking back and forth with bundles of flowers and balloons and candy and all this other crap, man. The Lord said that we should not make no covenant with these people, man. Our people getting ready for these elections and all this voting and stuff. Our people have been voting for the last 60-some years, and you have not seen not a change in the Black community at all, man. I'm gonna touch on the Black community. Our people, for about over 60 years now, our people have been marching. They've been going to church praying. They've been congregating and voting and all this stuff. And you ain't seen not a change in the black community, man, at all. It's getting worse and worse. These police officers coming into these black communities and shooting people down just at will. You know what I'm saying? They'll stop you and you try to take off or just got you standing there with your hands in your pocket. These y'all, they killing our people. They keep killing our kids like it ain't nothing, man. They're getting put on death duty. You know what I'm saying? But ain't nothing gonna change until we turn back to these laws, statutes, and commandments. That's right. That is the answer to our problems. Get your butt into the ISUPK schools. Get a phone number. Get an address. Get about these churches and synagogues and mosques and stuff coming to the school and start learning how to serve the Lord in spirit and in truth, man. That's the most important thing. Things like celebrating Valentine's Day and all these other wicked holidays. The Lord hate and despise the holidays of this nation. God is angry with us as black people, man, because we won't stop serving these other idol gods and stuff. And that's the reason why ain't nothing going to change. You know, ain't no matter what you do, ain't nothing going to change. Let's go to Exodus chapter 23 and verse 32 right quick. Exodus 23 and 32. When you get it, ready to read it.
God, it's the book of Exodus chapter 23 verse 32. Thou shalt make no covenant with them, nor with their gods.
The Lord said, we should not make no covenants with these people. That's all that going out. Everybody you got these 5 or 6 people running for the mayoral election. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't be involved in all that stuff, man. You should be in the school learning how to serve the Most High. Why would you sit there and cast ballots and vote for these people when they ain't doing nothing but lying to you? You know what I'm saying? Then not only that, you're celebrating these different holidays and your birthdays and stuff. You got people walking around here 30, 32 years old talking about it's their birthday. You know what I'm saying? What is your damn birthday? I mean, you've been living for 30-some years. You know what I'm saying? You should be in the school trying to figure out how to follow these laws, statutes, and commandments instead of out talking about it's your birthday and trying to see if somebody gonna buy you a drink or get you high and all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? You're putting yourself on the throne and taking the Most High off the throne by making that day all about you. You know what I'm saying? And that's wickedness, man. You can't be doing that. Read that again, out.
Oh God. Thou shalt make no covenant with them, nor with their gods.
The Bible said we should not make no covenants with them or with their gods, man. You making covenants with their gods when you celebrating these holidays. You know what I'm saying? You celebrating New Year's Day. You celebrating Easter and all the rest of these. Today, all these different holidays have origins to them, man. Where these Greeks and those Romans and stuff like that, man, was participating in all sorts of wickedness and things of that nature. Go ahead.
I was going to bring up this originated from the god of Cupid. Cupid was like the son of Venus, which was she was like the goddess of love and beauty or whatever like that is. So this was actually worshiping Cupid, and I believe that's in the Roman mythology, and in the Greek mythology it was Eros. Right. Eros. Wow. So the Valentine's Day, all it is celebrate. The Romans and the Greeks will celebrate these. They brought it over into the culture, and of course, like us, like Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, we follow every single thing we see. Right. So we turn around and start saying, we need to give our woman flowers to show her we love her. We need to buy our woman a $90,000 Mercedes Benz so she can know I love her. Right. Which is to me asinine because half of them don't even stay together. So
exactly, you been spent all that money and did all that stuff, and your woman and a few years later y'all are separated. This lady in the arms of another man. You know what I'm saying? And you running around ready to kill her and everybody. They got something that's attached to them. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing but pure wickedness, man. But basically that's what you get for not listening to the priests and prophets in the ISUPK telling you to take your spirit out of America, telling you to quit celebrating these wicked holidays and stuff, man, telling you that you're serving idol gods and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? So we'll go ahead and read.
Oh, God. It's a 33.
Come on.
They shall not dwell in thy land, lest they make thee sin against me.
And the Lord has put us in a position. He put us right in the smack in the middle of all the stuff that's going on to see if we will serve these, if we will follow behind and serve these other nations and take on their cultures and their idols and their gods and stuff. But will we stick to what we're supposed to be sticking to and following the law, statutes, and commandments? And we have failed dramatically to the point of death. We have chosen death, man, not life, by following these other nations and stuff and not being obedient to the word of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? And which is a dangerous place to be in, man. What's that?
Also, if I may,
go ahead.
Another thing that's wicked about this holiday is it, and the reason why this verse that he brought up was so heavy, where it say that it make thee sin against me, is because of the fact that the Bible tells you what love is. You know what I'm saying? The Bible says love is following the law, statutes, and commandments. So right. What does these holidays in America do? It makes you forget what love is, right. What love actually is. It makes you think you can go buy love. It makes you think that you can go, pay for love, or right. Love is a thing that feels good. Right. When love doesn't always feel good. A lot of times, 90% of the time, love don't feel good. Nope. Love is always sacrificing. You always got to give something. You know what I'm saying? It's pain and suffering. And that don't happen on Valentine's Day. So how could Valentine's Day be about love when ain't no pain? Only pain and suffering a lot of brothers and sisters gonna get on Valentine's Day is when they find out that woman got another dude.
Exactly.
That's what's gonna happen.
Exactly. And then, to be honest with you, what you just brought out was so heavy, man. Everybody talking about love all the time. True love. You want to know what true love is? Let's go to John 14 and 15. John 14 and 15 will tell you what real love is, man. Seriously. Love ain't no, you sitting up looking into somebody's eyes, getting all mushy and soft and stuff, and lying. Y'all done told each other y'all love each other every damn day. And time y'all have a disagreement, all hell breaking loose. You know what I'm saying? This is what true love is. When you get it, go ahead and read it.
It's the book of John, chapter 14, verse 15. If ye love me, keep my commandments.
Say what?
If ye love me, keep my commandments.
That's true love right there. If you love the Most High, he said, keep my commandments. If you love me, keep my commandments. Now that's real love. Loving somebody that died for you. Loving somebody that care about you so much that they laid their life down for you, man, and giving you a way out of this hell that we living in. You know what I'm saying? That's love. John 14 and 15 say, if you love me, keep my commandments. That's the only love that everybody should be trying to seek right now in these days and times. All the stuff that's going on around us, man. Seriously, I don't get it. Why is it still so hard? No matter how much we teach and no matter how much we talk, people don't want to listen to hear the truth. It's like don't nobody want to hear the truth. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to take their precept of what they believe the Bible is saying and go off of that instead of listening to the priests and prophets in the Israel School of Universal and Practical Knowledge. Man, like I said, you know what I'm saying? The Catholic Church go all the way out their way to teach you not to be with a woman. You should abstain. And you see what they doing. They raping little boys. They raping young men and everything else, man. You know what I'm saying? They don't believe. They walking around inside them churches, man, not married or nothing. These old men, and they got these women walking around in these long dresses. Ain't nobody touching them and all that stuff. And it's all hell is breaking. But the old men, they raping every damn body they can get their hands on. You know what I'm saying? Spending millions and millions of dollars to keep this stuff out of court. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, man. But the Bible said, if you love me, the Lord said, if you love me, you will keep my commandments. Yeah, right. That's true love, man. Following the Most High, being obedient and to the word of God. You know what I'm saying? In obedience, in the spirit, not saying it and not doing it. Everybody talking about they got a relationship with the Lord and they love the Lord, but they study eating shrimp, crab, lobster, eating pork, all that stuff, celebrating these holidays and everything else, man. And you fooling yourself. Let's go to right now. Let's go to Mark 7 and 4, Mark 7 and 9, right quick. Mark chapter 7 and verse 9. We'll get that right over here.
the book of Mark, chapter 7 and verse 9. And he said unto them, full ye and he said unto them, full well ye reject the commandment of God, that ye may keep your own tradition.
Now, you know, when we tell you that you're not supposed to celebrate Thanksgiving and Halloween and all that stuff, you're not supposed to be celebrating this wicked so-called holiday they celebrate today, Valentine, man. Valentine is based on murder and everything else, man. You notice every year when they get ready to have this Valentine, they play all them gangster movies and stuff like that, man. And all this other stuff. You got a lot of women that's guys running around buying all this candy and these flowers and spending all this money, and women cheating on their husbands and everything else, waiting on a gift from somebody, somebody. You know what I'm saying? You got women running around, man. You got a whole husband at home or them been working everything else, and she's somewhere else talking up in some other man's face because he got a bunch of gifts and things of that nature because it's so-called Valentine's Day, which is a wicked holiday. It's an origin behind this stuff, man, and we're not supposed to be acknowledging and celebrating this stuff. The Bible said, Mark 7 and 9, full well you reject all laws, statutes, commandments of the Most High, that you may keep your own traditions. And that's exactly what we're doing. The Bible is telling us what y'all doing, man. That's why ain't nothing changed in the last 60 or 70 years. You know what I'm saying? Because people don't want to change from their wicked ways. You want to vote, you know what I'm saying? You want to get into these voting polls and you voting for all these oppressors and stuff of that nature, man. And that's crazy as all out because they ain't doing it but lying to you. Been lying to you for the last 70-some years. Ain't nothing changed in the black community, man. These people do not care about black. America don't give a damn about black men and women at all. America don't give a damn about black men and women. And we can say that because even just back in the early 70s when they was coming back from Vietnam, them brothers was coming back with them uniforms on, man, and getting spit on, getting spit on and getting beat on and everything else. A lot of brothers got jumped on. One brother got it, oppressor jumped on him and took his thumbs and pushed that brother's eyes out of his damn head, man. He blinded that man with his bare hands. You know what I'm saying? When our people was over there fighting them wars, them black soldiers that had them uniforms over there fighting in the wars, man, they had to work extra double hard to get a damn medal that them white boys was getting. You know what I'm saying? Them brothers was being mistreated like I don't know what in them armies and stuff, man. They did not want them niggas in their army, but guess what? They wouldn't never. This place wouldn't be as great as it is if blacks and Hispanics weren't in their military. Right? It wouldn't be the place. It wouldn't be what it is today if it weren't from blacks and Hispanics fighting in their business. You know what I'm saying? You going over there fighting and you come back, half of them coming back with no legs, no arms, part of their damn skull blown off, and they got a plate in their head. You know what I'm saying? Because you over here fighting in a battle that ain't got nothing to do with you. And then when you come home, they don't give a damn about you over here. You barely can get your VA card and go to their damn hospitals. Getting mistreated left and right. And you got the nerve to keep trying to love this place. This place don't love us, man. It's time for our people to wake up and realize, man, that you need to come into the school and start trying to give your love to your own people. We need to start back building up our own communities, man, and following the Lord. You know what I'm saying? And getting up out of these people's business, man. Voting is a sin. Right. For a black man to get married to a European woman or a Chinese or an African or Japanese or any of those races of people, man, that's a sin. The Lord don't want us doing that. You know what I'm saying? We sin it left and right, but you study going to church on Sundays thinking the Lord, you got a relationship with the Lord, talking about God talk to you every day. The Lord ain't talking to you. You lying. No, if you were talking about the Lord talking to you, if the Lord talking to you, then he be telling you that you should be following these laws, statutes, and commandments. You lying. You telling the doggone lie when you say the Lord is talking to you. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to Colossians 2 and 8. Full well you rejecting the commandments of the Most High to keep your own traditions, man. That's what you're doing. You love selling. You love trying to love your oppressor. You love trying to love America and celebrate their holidays and things of that nature.
So, if I may, it's so heavy what you're bringing out because just like we just went through with the 4 police officers there, and even before that, you had army men, you know, that men in suits, in Army outfits, Air Force outfits, getting beat down by police.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So not only in the 70s was it happen, this just let you know where you stand in America. Not only in the 70s was that happen, but it's still happening to today. You know what I'm saying? Now you look at 4 police officers, 5, however many police officers that's in America's policing force. And though what they did was very wicked and very unrighteous, they don't understand that they don't get the same backing as a white police officer that does the exact same thing. How many times in the last 2 or 3 years we can count on, we need 10 people to use our fingers to see how many times white police officers have brutalized a black or Hispanic or Native American man or woman, and they got backing every single time. The fraternal order of police came to their back and saying, "We got your back. We're gonna make sure that you don't." So it's gonna be hard for them to indict you. Those black police officers, they went straight to jail. Did not pass go. Did not collect $200. They was gone. So that lets you know America ain't set up for you, black and Hispanic, man. It's set up for who is supposed to be set up for, the oppressors. And if you go into their world, don't be surprised when you ain't accepted the same way that they accepted.
Exactly. Man. And what's so heavy about what you just brought out, I think a couple years ago, was this brother. He was like a corporate or general. Not a general. He was some kind of high-ranking official in the army, and the police pulled him over. They're talking about he didn't have a tag in his back because he was driving a Tahoe. But it clearly showed that he had his plate, his windows was tinted, and he had a temporary plate in the back window. And the police officers, man, I think they had pepper sprayed them and went off on them and everything else, man. Treated that brother bad as hell. You know what I'm saying? This man sitting up here in a military uniform, driving his truck down the road and get pulled over and get treated like that right in just a couple years ago. America hate blacks, man. These people that's running this place are in fear right now. And all they care about is their own people. They don't even care about their lower class whites. All the rich care about is the rich. It's the rich against the poor in America, man. And if you black, that you even more in a bad situation. Because it don't matter, it really don't matter how much money or how much wealth that you accumulate, these people will remind you that you ain't nothing but a nigga to them, man.
That's right.
That's it. And they don't care nothing about you. Nothing about you, man. Let's Colossians. We'll go to Colossians chapter 2 and verse 8.
It's the book of Colossians chapter 2, verse 8. Beware, lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit.
Beware, lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit. Now, people I think about when they bring that right there up is these pastors, these so-called politicians. You know what I'm saying? Philosophies and vain deceit, man. The philosophies of these different cultures and different races, man. We got our black brothers and sisters are so quick to join stuff, man. Our people are into Buddhism. Our people are into Islam, Christianity. All this stuff is the mark of the beast. Ain't none of it got nothing to do with the Most High. Especially the Christian church. The Christian church has been used to completely destroy black people, man. Christianity ain't got a damn thing to do with black people. They use Christianity, certain verses in the Bible, to keep our forefathers and foremothers in slavery. You know what I'm saying? You can't imagine that our people got brought over here on them ships and stuff, and then they get ripping their kids and stuff out their hands and selling separating your entire family. Imagine somebody come to your house and take all your kids and send them away, and you'll never hear from them, see them no more at all. You don't know where the hell they at. They just ain't got sold off like that. That's mental torture on somebody, man. For the male and the female. You know what I'm saying? What kind of people will literally take a child and use it as alligator bait? You talking about these? You want to join yourself with these people, man? These people wicked as hell, and the things that they forefathers and stuff did, they got the same spirits on them. They got the same spirits on them, man. These people would kill you, man. They'll get full of that booze and stuff, and anarchy would break out, man. Every time, and that's how a lot of stuff happened in the black communities. Black people, a police will shoot somebody down, a bunch of blacks coming together, protesting against it, and you have a few so-called Europeans scattered out in them crowds. can't wait to throw a damn brick to break a window and kick off a big old riot. And they call them anarchies and stuff of that nature, man. And our people just so stupid. You let anybody join you. Don't care what our people do. You let these people join with you. Why? Why? Why would you fighting a whole battle on your own, and you letting these oppressors join you in your endeavor, and they causing all kind of havoc and mayhem in your communities. Now a whole damn black block done been burnt completely down, and for what? Now you got to go out of your community to go somewhere and try to get some damn food to feed your kids. We need to stop trying to be joined to these other races, man, and get back to with one another. The Bible said, "Come out of her, my people, that we be not destroyed." You know what I'm saying? That we need to come back together so we can try to help and protect one another. Our women need protecting. We need to protect our brothers. We need to get back together as a race of people, man, and start back loving one another. Stop trying to love our damn oppressors so much, man. Seriously. Okay, go ahead. Any more on that one?
Come. After Salaki, beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, after the tradition of men, after the rudiments of the world, and not after Christ.
After the rudiments of the world and not after Christ. When you're celebrating all these holidays and things of that nature, you're not serving the Most High, man. The Most High ain't got a thing to do with Thanksgiving. Or the Lord ain't got nothing to do with Valentine's Day or none of the stuff that these people marketing and getting rich off of. I was over there on Madison and Pulaski the other day, man. There's people over there that's been over there for the last 35 or 40 years in them clothing stores getting ready to retire, about to close them stores down. Done got rich off of blacks. Done made cash money. They got completely wealthy off of at the black communities. Every other race of people coming to the black community and get paid, man. Just sucking all the wealth out of the black communities. All we care about is getting high, partying, and fashion. That's it. Killing one another or sleeping with somebody's wife. That's it, man. Fighting one another. Can't get along with each other to save our lives, man. We got some serious issues and problems stemming all the way back to what's been happening to us over the years. It's to hate for a black man to hate a police officer. That's in our DNA, man. Mm-hmm. All the way back. I would say that go way back, all the way back to slavery, when they had those slave hunters and stuff like that.
So that go all the way back to Egypt.
That
go all the way back to Egypt, you know what I mean? Because even you think they call them taskmasters. You think they were too fond of them either? That's the same thing it is. That's a reincarnation of it's basically taskmasters. That's all.
What it is. Yeah.
You even look at the KKK. The KKK was literally like the police for the Roman Catholic Church. Exactly. You got pictures with Roman Catholic priests sitting right next to KKK members doing their little salute they do. So you got, our whole objective, our whole spirit has always been against, police, against the KKK, against taskmasters in Egypt. Them ain't our people. So exactly. Of course, the Lord gave us that spirit, to go against them the way we do. That's why we so fire when we get pulled over. But if you notice, the oppressor can get pulled over by a police officer and he can go blow his gasket going crazy on that police officer. That police officer gonna be just as respectful to him no matter what. Right. But as soon as you say, as soon as you don't let your window down enough, then they're gonna break your window and pull you out the car.
Ready to tase you and everything. Right. Tear up your damn car, shoot you in front of your kids and your woman, everything. It's amazing how fearful they are when they pull black men and women over. But like the brother just brought out, man, there's 1,000 videos out there where a so-called oppressor get pulled over. He jump out of his car with a damn knife in his hand, or with a gun in his hand, or with a bat in his hand, and the police trying to talk him down. You know what I'm saying? They just so fearful of us till they first instinct. You know how many times I've been pulled over in a traffic stop and the police get out of his car and he walk up to my car with his hand on his gun, man. You know what I'm saying? For what?
Well, with it out already.
Most of the time. Mm-hmm. Most of the time they do. They walk up to my car with their gun out. You know what I'm saying? And, come on, man, stop it, man. This is not our home. America is not our home. We need the Most High to come back to help us. And the way you get started in doing that is to learn how to serve the Most High in spirit and in truth. And you ain't gonna learn that in your Christian churches. You ain't gonna learn that in these synagogues and stuff. You ain't gonna learn that going into these churches, bowing down on your knees, praying in front of that big old wooden cross, or going into these Catholic churches, wrapping them rosary beads around your hands and your wrists, praying in front of that Virgin Mary. You ain't gonna learn none of that like that, man. And all that stuff is idolatry. That's wickedness, evil. That's stuff that we shouldn't be doing at all, man. Yeah, right. At all. And you think people don't know that the word hate is in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? You think that you're gonna be caught up in the rapture and ain't nothing gonna happen to you, and the Lord talking to you, and you could pray and just everything gonna be all right. But guess what? Let's go to Proverbs 28 and 9 right quick. Show y'all a little something, man. The Lord, y'all, everybody think that the Lord hate the sin but love the sinner. You know what I'm saying? That's another saying that ain't even in the Bible. Proverbs 28 and 9. That ain't even in the Bible, man. You can't even show us that in the Bible. The Lord hate the sin but love the sinner.
It's like Christians, they make up their own slogans out there. Like they make up their own thing.
Right. Where the hell is they getting all this stuff from? And then they teaching it to their kids, which is passing on these damn lies to your family, man. And this stuff ain't in the Bible, man. According to the Bible, Proverbs 28 and 9, what does it say? Read it out.
This book of Proverbs chapter 28, verse 9. He that turneth away his ear from hearing the law, even his prayer shall be an abomination.
28 and 9. Now read that one more time.
This Proverbs chapter 28, verse 9.
Right.
He that turneth away his ear from hearing the law, even his prayer shall be an abomination.
So when you listening to us teach the word of God and you saying that we don't know what we're talking about, man, you turning your ear. You're not rejecting us. You're not rejecting Aram. You're not rejecting Officer Araman. You're rejecting the Most High, man. God. I'm telling you what the Lord said. That's all I'm doing. I'm doing my job, because when the Lord come back, you won't be able to say that you didn't know. And your blood won't be on our hands. Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? If you die from your sins, it's because you didn't want to listen to what we had to say to y'all. And the Lord done woke up his priests and got his priests coming out and back into the earth, because y'all pastors done failed you. These pastors ain't taught you nothing. These pastors been lying to you for decades, just getting rich. You know what I'm saying? And eating up your damn food. That's it, man. According to the Bible, he said, he that turneth away his ear from hearing the law, even your prayers are an abomination to the Most High. When your prayers are an abomination to the Most High, your prayers ain't nothing but wickedness to the Most High, man. The Lord ain't listening to that at all, man. Let's go to John 9:31. Come on.
You know, got it back.
Come on.
Got him back.
Go ahead.
It's the book of John, chapter 9, verse 31. Now we know that God heareth not sinners.
Now what?
Now we know that God heareth not sinners.
Y'all hear that say, man, this John. This is the book of John, chapter 9 and verse 31. The Bible says, now we know that God heareth not sinners. Quit saying that the Lord loved the sinner but hate the sin. The Bible said that the Lord don't even hear a sinner's prayer. So if you think you're a dope dealer and you bagged up all them rocks and stuff, and now you're gonna ask God, Lord, let me go out here and sell these rocks to your people, and please don't let me get locked up. Don't let nothing happen. You know, I'm guilty. I done had prayers like that. Okay. Asking God to be with me while I'm out here doing wickedness. You think it's okay to go over this man's house when he go to work and go up there with his wicked wife? And God forbid if you man forget something and double back on your stupid self and catch you. And you might not come there alive. We got our young women. Our young women be walking around just as scared, dressed as I don't know what. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of sisters that's working in these strip clubs and all this other wickedness, man, and they praying and asking God to bless them so they can come up tonight. The Lord ain't listening to those type of prayers, man. It said, now we know that God heareth not sinners. Go ahead and read.
Now we know that God heareth not sinners, but if any man be a worshiper of God and doeth his will, him he heareth.
And the only way you can worship the Most High is to go back over to John 14:15 and he say, if you love me, you keep my commandments.
Damn right.
That's it, man. That's the only way the Lord gonna listen to your prayers. If you keeping his commandments, that you fighting them demons, that you're not living like a wicked individual, running around talking about you got free will and you can do what you want to do. You got to do what the Most High said do, man. That's the only way the Lord you're gonna have a relationship with the Most High. So I mean, it's sad for our people that we done grown up in these Christian churches listening to these lies, and now we believe them. But when you hear the truth, you don't want to hear it. The Bible just said, if you turn your ear from hearing the truth, man, your prayers are an abomination to the Most High. We're telling you what thus says the Most High, man, according to the Bible. Let's go to Ecclesiasticus 12:6. Yes, 12:6, man. You tell me.
Oh yeah, you go.
Go ahead. You get it. Go ahead and read.
You gonna make somebody mad with this one.
Yes, sir.
You gonna make somebody mad with this scripture. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 12 and verse 6. For the Most High hated sinners.
What did that say?
For the Most High hateth sinners.
According to the Bible, the Most High hate a sinner. If you walk around and you willfully sinning and just doing all kind of wickedness and you eating whatever you want to eat, you just doing what you want to do. You done heard it before. You done ran across some of these priests, man. They done told you to quit celebrating these holidays and stuff. We done told you to quit smoking loud, quit dropping them pills and stuff, quit sleeping with another man's wife. You know what I'm saying? Quit gang banging, killing one another. All that. The Bible said, man, read that one more time.
For the Most High hated sinners.
And a lot of Christians don't even know that word in the Bible. The word hate is in the Bible 7 times, man. God has his attributes are. The Bible said God is a man of war.
That's right.
He is not somebody that's walking around sitting up there patting damn sheeps on the head and listening to damn little angels play little music flying all around the place, man. The Lord is a man of war. Go ahead, read.
And will repay vengeance unto the ungodly.
And the Bible said, for the Most High hates sinners and will repay vengeance unto the ungodly. That means you're going to die in sins. Eventually, you're going to get what you're putting out is going to go right back to you.
That's right.
And it's no kind of, it could be through a drunk driver, a stray bullet. It could just be flat out be a heart attack from snorting or smoking, whatever it is you're doing. You know what I'm saying? According to the Bible, it's therefore the Most High hates sinners and will repay vengeance unto the ungodly. If you're not keeping these laws, statutes, commandments, if you're not doing what the Lord said do, He gonna pay. You're gonna get vengeance that's gonna come upon you. Read.
God. And keepeth them against the mighty day of their punishment.
And that's all you people talking about. Y'all waiting on the damn rapture.
That's the day your eyes.
Right.
It ain't gonna be the rapture.
Right. It's gonna be them damn nuclear bombs. When the Lord leave your butt down here, back here for being a wicked person, and you stuck here in the middle of damn World War III, talking about some damn rapture. Our people got to wake up, man, and quit saying that, and quit believing that, and quit thinking that's how it's gonna go, because it's not. Please believe me, man. We telling y'all the absolute truth.
Yeah, right.
That ain't no such thing as no rapture. The Lord is not coming back. It's the day of the Lord. When the Lord come back, it's gonna be ain't gonna be no damn rainbow in the sky. And none of that. Matter of fact, these people on the planet done turned that into something wicked. You know, because this alternative lifestyle crap, man, done got so far out of hand till it's sickening. Everything is saturated with what words can I use? alternative lifestyle. There's everything that's been saturated with that crap. Everybody just saw the wickedness that was in that what was that they had the other night? That
Super Bowl?
No,
oh,
not the
award show.
Yeah, the award show where they had
Lizzo and Beyonce, thanking the alternative lifestyle,
the LGBT,
QRS,
with the plus. Yeah, with Beyonce, she done made a song, man, and that whole album pretty much was dedicated to the LGBTQ community, man. Mm-hmm. Lizzo, everybody is just praising these men that want to be women and these women that want to be men. And it's crazy as hell, man. This stuff is all over the airways, all over the television, and it's like it's satanic, and they idol worshiping, they Satan worshiping, and they slowly putting it on out there in everybody's face. You know what I'm saying? Wickedness. The wickedness of America, man, has reached the heavens, man. Mm-hmm. The wickedness of America has reached the heavens, and the Lord is sick and tired of it. God is going to completely wipe this damn place off the face of the earth. Right. And I'll be so glad when he do.
That's right.
I am so serious. I'll be glad when the Lord come back and destroy this place, because it's not my home, man. It's all we do. They got us in a position. All we could do is get up and go to work, like we in a damn rat race. And you can't never get enough money to get yourself ahead of the game. It's like you continually, every time you save a couple $100, something happen, your car break down, or somebody get into a real bad jam, or something happened in your household and you got to go into your little few dollar savings that you had. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a continual rat race. That's all it is, a continued rat race, man. And it's a damn shame that America is such a wealthy place, and you watch television, and every time you look up, they get commercials where they sending millions of dollars over there helping those nasty African kids and stuff. When you got so many children and families that could use that money right over here, they sending billions of dollars in this war between Ukraine and Russia. But you got people over here in America living in tents about expressway. They're talking about there's a damn shortage of food and stuff. How? All this money, all the wealth that's in America, man, and America don't give a damn about its own people. It don't give a damn about the blacks and Hispanics. But you care about these other nations? Come on, man. Just play man, the hell with America. I don't care who like it, man. I'll be glad when America get torn down. I'm praying that the Lord come back and utterly destroy this doggone wicked place, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And set up his kingdom for the blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indian, and all you niggas out there that's in them churches your Jay-Z's and your 2 Chainz and your Lil Waynes, and all of the first will be last and the last will be first. These people ain't doing nothing but helping destroy this place with their music, and with their music and stuff. That's it, man. That's it in it all, man. And it's sad how our people act. It is absolutely terrible how our people act, man. Seriously. Let's go to Matthew 24:4 right there. Matthew chapter 24, verse 4. When you get it ready to read it.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 4. And Jesus answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you.
The Lord said, take heed that no man deceive you, man. We started listening to all these different philosophies, Egyptology and Afro-panism and just Christianity, Islam, the Catholic Church, all the different denominations of schools. Then you got these other races Hinduism and all this other stuff. Black people have connected themselves to something, everything but what they should connect themselves to, man. The Bible said, take heed that no man deceive you. Your pastors have deceived you, man, believing that it's okay to let these politicians come to their churches and what you call it when you come in and try to gain votes to get elected into offices and things of that nature. What's her name? Mayor Lori Lightfoot. Yeah, they all over the place right now. All of them going around politicking, trying to get people to vote for them and stuff like that. And this lady is a known LGBT person. She live in an alternative lifestyle, and people study voting for her and things of that nature. Go ahead, read out.
John McCon. Verse 5, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many.
Many shall come in his name and say, I am Christ, and deceive many. There's a whole lot of people talking about the Lord done sent them. God, they've been ordained, or they know to sleep and travel off into heaven and had some kind of damn miraculous dream, and Lord and talked to them and told them to come back and be a preacher. You know, you got sisters walking around here, man, swearing that they have been ordained to teach God's people. According to the Bible, a woman's supposed to be quiet and learn under the authority of her husband, man. A woman ain't supposed to usurp a power over no church, over a congregation of men. That ain't true. That's absolute people like, well, what's that? Juanita Bynum and all these women. You know what I'm saying? They got rich, getting up there on the podium, call themselves teaching God's people something. Come on, man, stop it. The Bible said, many shall come in my name. Many shall come in my name.
Right.
Saying I am Christ, and shall deceive many. It even take me back when I remember when that dude named Jim Jones had got all the people and took them over, I think over there to Africa somewhere. And then made all of them drink the Kool-Aid. And the ones that didn't drink the Kool-Aid, they shot them all down. You know what I'm saying? You got this, you put this book in the wrong hands, man, it can become a very deadly weapon, man. Because our people are a very zealous people that will have a relationship with the Most High. So when the wrong person get this book, man, and get in front of them, and y'all listening to this crap, usually you like sheep to the slaughter. That's all you are, sheep to the slaughter. There ain't number of wolf in sheep clothing standing in front of you, sucking you dry of your money, your resources, and things of that nature. Because when they leave up at their church, trust me, the large majority of them laughing at you behind your back, talking about how they done made a damn fool out of you today. Go ahead and read.
Verse 6, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars.
And ain't that what we're hearing about today? You got China, Germany, you got Russia and Ukraine going at each other. You got North Korea. They busy as all out. You know what I'm saying? You got all these different nations, man, that's rising up, that's ready to come up against the United States of America, man. Go ahead, read.
See that ye be not troubled.
And right now, you don't be troubled. That the Bible said that this is something that has to pass. This is something that you can expect. This is something. This get ready. Pay attention. That's why we say you should be buying your dry goods and your canned goods and things of that nature, and slowly putting up toilet paper and your bare necessities and stuff in case all hell break out. Go ahead, read.
For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
Read.
Verse 7. For nations shall rise against nation.
Ever since they had our people over here, man, that nation, them people put our people in chains and brought them over here. And even right now today, they pulling guns and blowing our people down in the streets. Nations against nations. It's not just about the black man and the white man being against each other. Matter of fact, if you want to know the real truth of the whole matter, man, black people have more rights to go to war against these white people than any other race of people on the face of the damn earth.
Damn right.
They just say when you put your hands on some of their people, It's like a declaration of war.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the difference if they put their hands on our people? It's not considered a declaration of war. You put your hands on our women, you put your hands on our young men, putting your hands on us, period, our old and our young. You think that's not a declaration of war? What you think it is? It looked like it to me, but we're the ones losing. We're the ones dying. You know what I'm saying? Because you want to sit here. You know how many times these people have killed a black person and then they family turn around and don't want nothing to happen to them. You ain't mad at God. You praying that they some kind of way you praying that some kind of way they wake up and feel sorry for what they did. You know, we too damn forgiving, man.
Mm-hmm.
We too damn forgiving, man. We are a forgiving people, but when it come to one another, we don't. Black people fall out with one another and they take it to the grave. Take it to the grave, man. You forget about the word of God. You forget about all that when it comes to that certain individual. You ain't thinking about no damn brotherhood or sisterhood. You don't give a damn what the Lord said. All you know is that person did something, done disrespected you. You want your revenge. That's it and that's all, man. And that's crazy as hell. Go ahead, read.
Come. And kingdom against kingdom.
This same thing. This is like a nation within a nation, man, and you got kingdoms going against one another. You know, you got neighborhoods right here in America where at a certain time of the evening, black people ain't allowed to go through certain white locks. Them people come out and address you, man. But you let them walk through our neighborhoods. We don't say nothing to them. We don't bother them. We don't question them or nothing.
So I was gonna bring up it's some I don't know if you heard about the story of that black rancher. Black rancher. You know, that's another, you know, just what you was just bringing out makes so heavy. But the black rancher, he can't have his 100 acres. He got 100 acres,
right?
And he got to worry about, you know, all those oppressors. Now they harassing him, killing all his livestock, poisoning his animals, doing all that. He go and complain. They complaining for 2 years, and until it happened, police come and arrest him and his family and take him to jail.
Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. These people try to make an honest living just like everybody else, and the government giving thousands of dollars to the white ranchers to help them. But the black ranchers, they got to file a damn civil suit just to try to get treated fairly. You said now they done. Come on, man, stop. And y'all think y'all at home. Y'all think that these people love you and you supposed to. Yeah, I mean, we get treated the way we're supposed to get treated because we're not serving the Lord. Anything that's happening to us is because we bring it upon ourselves because we refuse to turn back to these laws, statutes, commandments, and do what thus says the Most High. Instead of trying to love your damn enemy, you should be in this school, Israel School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, under command of General Yohanan, trying to learn how to have a relationship with the Lord and learn how to respect and love your own people. You know what I'm saying? That's what happens when you try to love the damn oppressors. They'll show you how much they love. These people, they getting rich off of the music, they get rich off of fashion, they get rich, eat the foods, everything. There's a lot of things we done created in this society, and we're not getting no acknowledgement for it. The black man made the tater chip. Black man made the ranch dressing. Black people, peanut butter, the damn hot milk, all that. Our people have created damn near every single thing that's used in American society, and we still don't get no respect. Look what they're doing to our Hispanic brothers and our Venezuelan brothers and sisters. America is a terrible place, man, and it deserves everything gonna get when the Lord come back. Everything. And that's real talk, man. Okay, where was that on them? Matthews.
Come. And there shall be the nation against kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence.
And we told y'all famine coming. It's gonna be time, man. Well, it's gonna be the cost of food. The brother just told you. The black farmers are under attack.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Black farmers are under attack, so you're gonna have to get your food from somewhere. And where the food comes from, you ain't gonna be able to afford it. You're gonna get the lowest parts of it, the worst bits of it, but they're gonna take care of their own. It's a famine and pestilence, man. Pestilence is these different is all sorts of diseases, and we got all kind of it just pestilence. I think about when you say pestilence, man. I can think about the different like rats and roaches and just all kind of nasty bugs and stuff come with different diseases and things of that nature in the black communities and stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? And then, like we said, we're talking about the family. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of families, man. They solely depended upon that damn link card. You know what I'm saying? We depended upon these people for them that every single thing that we need. They could cut all that stuff off on us, man, and put us in a terrible situation. Go ahead, read out. Go ahead, talk.
Right, so like, I was going to just bring out, it was heavy you brought out that link card thing, because it's going to come a point in time for blacks and Hispanics. I hope y'all know that those link cards, they're going to get rid of those. They're going to turn them on. It's going to be a point in time where you can't just go to the store and buy all them crab legs with that $1,000 link card you got. When this kingdom start crumbling, you ain't going to have that link card ain't going to work no more. So, I just, what you saying it's gonna be famine. That's gonna be a part of it. Black folks don't know how to pay for their own. As far as buying groceries, they depend on that blue card. And only thing they know how to do is spend all their money, go out to the crab, the Red Lobster, and go get those crab legs.
That's crazy as all out. And I'm noticing it too, man. I've been listening to a lot of people talking. For some reason, this family's just getting between $1,000 and $1,500 link and stuff like that. And you have to wonder. What's up with that, man?
I knew somebody was getting about $2,400 link card. She was selling it, you know what I'm saying, for money. She had quite a few kids, but she had probably about 7 to 8 kids. They were all my different baby daddies, and she was able to get money from all of them.
God, that's crazy.
So she had them on child support, and she was getting the link card.
Yeah, wicked.
Yeah, that was very wicked, very
wicked, man. Depending upon that oppressor to go put that brother in a jam where he gonna end up getting locked up, or he get his license taken, or it's hard for him to even survive because she done put these people on him. You know what I'm saying? And she living like, you got a lot. It's funny how you see a woman, she waiting for 30 damn days, sometimes 31 days for a damn link card, and when she get that link card, she balling out. Like you said, what the hell you gonna get a link card and go sell your link for, and then go to Red Lobster? Or you go to the grocery stores buying all this high-end, all that high-end stuff, cooking it in your crib. You crazy. That's crazy. That is so backwards. That is really, 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 I just don't understand it. Go ahead and read out.
And earthquakes in diverse places.
We just heard about the earthquake that just happened in Turkey and what part of Syria and Turkey. That we heard about the earthquake that happened in Buffalo, New York. You know what I'm saying? The brother said over like 40-some thousand people have died in that earthquake.
And they say 41,000 died so far, and they can still hear. They said the rescuers hear voices coming from underneath all the rubber still to this day. They can't get to them yet, but they can hear voices underneath the rubber.
The Lord ain't playing. The Lord ain't playing. This Bible's fulfilling itself. And there's no other book on the face of the earth that's fulfilling itself the way this Bible is doing it. That Holy Quran, no other so-called religious book that's out there. Prophecies aren't being filled with their own books. This Bible is the word of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? And it's a black man's independence book. And if we was to obey this book and do it and follow to the letter, the Lord will come back and fight our battles, man. That's right. And get us out this condition that we in. We are, if you black, Hispanic, or Native American, Indian, and American, man, we live in hell. This is hell that we live in. I go outside and I'm seeing brothers bent over off this, all these different types of drugs and what's this crap they storing there?
Fentanyl.
Yeah, that fentanyl and stuff, or that link. Mm-hmm. Or you go into them the Notre Dame centers and stuff, trying to kick the heroin habits and stuff. Still smoking cocaine, still smoking happy sticks. You know, this loud that they smoking. I ain't no telling what they spraying on this stuff. Whatever it is, they got our people strung out. Mm-hmm. Our young men smoking 3 or 4 or 5 of them big old blunts a day.
It'd be stuck. It'd be stuck, just sitting there looking like
a whole damn blunt up to your head. Well, where you trying to go? Or what the hell you trying to escape?
That's a lot.
Yeah, man, that's a lot of smoking.
Man,
that is a lot of smoking. For real. Let's jump down to 1 John 5:3. 1 John chapter 5, verse 3. Let's get it ready.
Come on, this is 1 John chapter 5, verse 3. For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous.
The Bible says his commandments are not grievous, man. And here you go with that love again. This is true love right here. For this is the love of the Most High, that we keep his commandments. Now, if you ain't talking about keeping these commandments, you ain't your love is extremely superficial. You got a worldly love. Your love is coming with conditions. All somebody got to do is piss you off one time, and all that love going straight clean out the window. Clean out the window. It's a proven fact, and it's not grievous. It's not grievous to take your spirit out of America and not celebrate Valentine's Day or Halloween and all these other holidays. It's not grievous to tell your woman that you're not doing that no more. If that woman truly in love with you, she ain't gonna do no more fall in suit. But you being the coward that you are, you running around buying flowers and candy and cards and all this stuff, and you and this woman been fighting like hell for the last 4 months. You ain't had no peace in the house. But you know you really ain't finna have no peace in the damn house. You bring your butt in there and you ain't got that girl some flowers and candy and stuff. Scared of her.
She gonna walk out. I'll just go get I'll go give it from such and such.
Yeah.
You'll find out everything.
Yeah. But
if you want to know if your girl love you for Valentine's Day, don't get her nut. You'll tell her you can find out if she really love you or not.
You'll find out.
You'll find out by the end of the day if she really love you.
Yeah.
If she say I'm going out with my friends tonight, and she leaving you in the house.
Babysitting.
Babysitting with the kids.
And they ain't even yours.
You the stepdaddy. She going out with her old baby daddy.
No, please.
Good night.
Yeah.
That's what Valentine's Day is. Yeah. If that woman loved you, you shouldn't. This day wouldn't matter to her at all. You know, and if you really love her, you would make every day seems like or feel like a day that she deserves, as long as she's following the law, statutes, commandments, and following the rules of with your house, especially if you're in the UPK. Of course, if you ain't in the UPK, you probably won't be following the law, statutes, and commandments. But in order for your relationship to stay healthy, Valentine's Day ain't gonna work for you. So,
wait, read.
Con. This is 1 John chapter 5 and verse 3. For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments, and that the commandments are not grievous. Verse 4. For whatsoever is born of God overcometh the world.
Overcome with what?
The world.
Overcome with what?
The world.
I mean, you ain't gonna be no homosexual. Mm-hmm. You ain't gonna be no drug dealer. You ain't gonna be running around having 2 or 3 abortions. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna be running around hating your own people. So, you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna be running around trying to sleep with a woman that you know that got a husband at home. You ain't gonna do none of those things, man. You're gonna help raise your kids. You're gonna be the kind of man that you're gonna be in the word of the Most High as well as you can. If it's possible, you'll be right there for your children, man, and your woman, because sex is marriage. Mm-hmm. You know, you ain't gonna go ahead and drop game and sleeping around a bunch of women and getting them pregnant and everything, and then walking, just leaving them to fend for themselves, turning these women into whores. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna get up and go in there and put on that dress and sneak out the back door. And all that other nonsense, man. You ain't gonna do none of those things. Read.
Okay. And this is the victory that overcomes the world, even our faith.
And our faith is believing that when you come into the school, you learn how to fight off those demons. You learn how to get some fortitude about yourself and change your lifestyle around and get into this brotherhood and learn how to get up and follow these laws, statutes, commandments, man. Read.
Oh God. Verse 5. Who is he that overcometh the world but he that believeth that Jesus is the Son of God.
If you really believe that the Most High is the Son of God, man, then what you would do is do what he said do. He died. He the one bought you with a price. He the one died for us.
That's right.
He the reason why we here. Everything was made by him and through him. How could you not serve him when he done died for you, man? And he's saying he done told a few scriptures back that his law, statutes, commandments are not grievous. It's not hard to do what the Lord said do, man. But by you going to these Christian churches and they telling you that you could do whatever you want to do and you can eat whatever you want to eat, and they giving you the license to just go out and sin and not be held accountable for your actions, that's what's destroying us, man. Right. Let's go to Romans chapter 8 and verse 5 right quick.
He said Romans.
Romans chapter 8 and verse 5.
8 verse, okay. Just the book of Romans 8 verse 5. For they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh.
If you can't serve the Lord in your flesh, man, you can't run around here do everything you feel. You go everything you feel. That's what you going for. You can't do that, man. Your flesh will have you doing all kind of wickedness, man. If you don't keep the word of God on your mind, you'll be running around here, man. Lord knows, only God knows what you done did late night behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying? Our young men and women, man, have done got to the point where this LGBTQ movement spirit is on. It's like all over the place, all on the airway, all on the television, all in our homes. You know what I'm saying? It's everywhere. The earth has been saturated with this LGBT movement stuff, man. The earth has been completely saturated with that and the wickedness of the earth, man. You got people, man, that's really serving the devil, man, really serving their own flesh and not serving the Most High. And you just can't enter the kingdom of heaven like that. Flesh and blood is not entering into the kingdom of heaven, man. You quit thinking that, man. You're not gonna live like a heathen and think the Lord gonna take you out of here. Go ahead, read.
Oh my God. Verse 5. For they that are but they that are after the spirit, the things of the spirit.
If you're doing the things of the spirit, like following these law, statutes, commandments, if you follow these law, statutes, commandments, you ain't gonna celebrate Christmas, Halloween, your birthday. You're not gonna celebrate Valentine's Day. You're not gonna be scared to go home tonight and you ain't got no candy and flowers and stuff in your hand because you done raised up your woman and let her know that that's wickedness and you ain't doing it, and we ain't doing that in this house. You know what I'm saying? But if you're not a man of the Israel school, you know some practical knowledge, you're gonna fall for anything because you're scared to stand for anything. You don't stand for something, you're gonna fall for anything, man. Right. And your woman gonna rule your house. Your woman gonna talk to you like you're a little punk. That's how she gonna talk to you. She's gonna be calling you all out your damn name and everything else when she get mad. A lot of these sisters lose their damn mind and can't shut their mouth when they mad. And you sitting over there quiet because you don't want to argue. Or you scared she might tell you to get out or whatever the case may be, man. Go ahead, read.
Oh God. Verse 6, for to be carnally minded is death.
To be what?
Carnally minded is death.
If you carnally minded, man, you're going to die in your sins, man. You cannot serve the Most High being carnally minded. You got to serve. It's only one way to serve the Most High, that's to serve Him in spirit and the truth, man. You cannot be carnally minded thinking that you can do whatever you want to do in the world, but you still got a relationship with the Lord. That's the furthest thing from the truth. Read.
Oh God. But to be spiritually minded is life and peace.
To be spiritually minded is keeping these law, statutes, commandments on your mind. Every decision that you make, realize that the Lord is watching you, that you're being recorded, everything you say and everything that you do, and you're gonna serve the Lord no matter what. That's being spiritually minded, man, and not carnal minded. Read.
Oh God. Verse 7. Because the carnal mind is is enmity against God.
The carnal mind is what?
Enmity against God.
If you got these guys walking around, man, in these stores and stuff, big old husky, damn near 350-pound guys walking around with damn lipstick on and makeup on, and these big old dudes, and they trying to talk. They talking, making their voice, trying to make their voice sound like it's a female voice. That's carnal minded, man. Carnal minded is thinking you got, just because you got a bunch of bills on your damn kitchen table, you can go and buy some cocaine or some loud stuff and bag it up and sell it until you get your bills paid. That's carnal minded. Carnal minded is being a wicked person, and if you carnal minded, you don't have a relationship with the Lord. Read.
Oh God. For it is not subject to the law of God, neither indeed can be.
If you carnal minded, you're not subject to the laws of the Most High. It's the only way you be subject to the laws of the Most High, man, is that you come into this school, learn what these laws, statutes, commandments say that you can and can't do, and stick around this brotherhood so you can develop some strength. So when you do go out there, you can fight them demons off.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And don't be just lying or doing whatever you want to do. That's how you grow in the truth, man. Go ahead, read.
Oh God. Verse 8. So then they that are in the flesh cannot please God.
They that what?
So then they that are in the flesh cannot please God.
They that are in the flesh not please the Most High, man. You need to realize that. Leviticus chapter 20 and verse 13 right quick. Leviticus 20 and 13.
Oh God.
When you get it, go ahead and read it.
The book of Leviticus chapter 20 verse 13. If a man also lie with mankind as he lieth with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death.
Read that from the top again.
Verse 13. If a man also lie with mankind as he lie with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them.
So that's letting you know it's not okay to live alternative lifestyle, man. Not according to the Bible, it's not. That is not something that you could just do and think that it's not going to be no punishment to it. The Bible says if you live that type of lifestyle, surely should be put to death. You can't. I don't give a damn what corporation you go to. It's like I don't give a damn what store you go to. It's everywhere. It's everywhere, man. It's you got to be sick to think it's okay for two men to lay down with one another. You know what I'm saying? Doing all kind of old crazy stuff to one another. There's something seriously wrong with you to think that that's okay. And the Lord hate and despise that, man. And the churches are full of this. The churches are full of this kind of activity. And these pastors are doing a damn thing about it. Not nothing, man. It's okay with as long as you keep on bringing your money in there. Let's go to Revelation chapter 18 and verse 1. Revelations 18 and 4. When you get it, go ahead and read it.
Oh God, it's the book of Revelations, chapter 18 and verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people. Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins.
The Bible said, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people. He's not talking to everybody that's on this planet, man. The Lord is not talking to every single nation of people that's on this planet. He said, come out of her, my people. Right. Ye be not partakers of the sins of America. The Lord is sending us warning, man. We got to change our ways. Go ahead, read.
Oh, God. That ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues.
And the Lord is steady sending all sorts of plagues to this place. Every time you look up, you're talking about a different type of variants of this coronavirus. They steady coming up with coming up with medications and so-called medications and so-called cures and stuff for these different diseases, man. It's blowing my mind. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is about to send way more plagues to this place. Trust me. Read.
Come. Verse 5, for her sins have reached her to heaven, and God hath remembered her iniquities.
The Lord has remembered the iniquities of America, man. America is a very, very wicked place. And the Lord is going to do the same thing to America what he did to Egypt. And that's utterly destroyed this place and his leadership.
That's right.
He's going to bring them to their knees. And they're going into slavery. That's what's going to happen. They're going to pay for everything that they ever did. Real soon. Watch and see. Go ahead and read.
Okay. Verse 6. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works. In the cup which she hath filled to her double.
Everything that America done to blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indian, they're going to be back tenfold, according to the Bible. It ain't going to be nice for them. And the Lord, I'm telling you, the Lord hates those people, man. The Most High does not give a damn about certain races that's on this planet. He is not no all-loving God. He's not everybody's God. All this stuff is a lie that comes from the Christian churches. The Lord is not in love with them Africans or them Chinese or them Nigerians or them Japanese people that the so-called oppressor. The Lord is not in love with those people, man, at all. He just loved his people, the 12 tribes of Israel.
That's right.
Go ahead and read.
Verse 7. How much she has glorified herself and lived deliciously.
And that's what we just brought out a few minutes ago when I told you that these other racists that came into the black communities, man, and they got rich off of us. Now our president got so rich off of us. Now they let other nations come into the black community and they getting wealthy off of us. Money is not a black man problem, man. We are not a lazy people. We work our butts off. You know what I'm saying? But we got a problem. Our problem is these politicians and these pastors and stuff, they started making deals and stuff and letting these other races come in. Martin Luther King's butt done came and did the non-segregation. And now ain't no black stores in the black community. Now they didn't open it up. Well, our oppressors can open, all our different oppressors can open up and make money out the black community. Because they make it so hard for a black man to go down there and get the certificate and all the credentials that he need to open up him a store in his own community. But they're fixing what these Arabs or these Africans or these Hindu Indians and stuff, they can go down and get their credentials and come open up a store in the black community at the drop of a hat. With no hesitation. The black man tried to do it. He get taxed up to wazoo. You know what I'm saying? He run into all kind of stumbling blocks and walls and things of this nature. America hate the hell out of us, man. And our people need to wake up and realize that, man. This place don't give a damn about black people or how you survive or your family. It's just time to wake up, man. And forget that stuff. Go ahead, read.
Come. So much torment and sorrow give her, for she said in her heart, I sit a queen and am no widow and shall see no sorrow.
And so America don't think it did anything. America don't feel like it should be punished for anything. America don't feel like it did nothing for what it did to the Native American Indian or committing genocide on the Native American Indian, damn near wiping animals off the face of the earth, putting black people into slavery and raping and murdering them and castrating them and all this other stuff. What they have done to the so-called Mexicans, even Puerto Rico. America is a super wicked place, man. Super wicked place. And I keep bringing out the same precepts week after week, but it's like I have to because y'all not getting it, man. You know what I'm saying? How important it is to turn back to these law, statutes, and commandments. Let's go to Baruch chapter 4, verse 1 right quick.
Book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 1. Oh, shit. And the Apocrypha.
Yeah, go ahead and read it.
Come. This is the book of Baruch, chapter 4, and verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of God and the law that endures forever.
This is the book of the commandments of the Most High and the laws that shall endure completely forever. This Bible verse telling you that the laws of God will never be wiped off the face of the earth. These laws, statutes, and commandments will endure way farther past than how long this planet and these stars and the universe will be here. Heaven and earth will pass away before the laws, the statutes, and commandments of the Lord pass away.
Yeah, right.
Read.
Come. All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die.
And our people dying like never before. Mm-hmm. Black people are dying in these streets, man. And if you ain't dying from diabetes or high blood pressure or kidney failure or heart failure or AIDS or just we dying from everything, man. The guns of our oppressors. We dying from absolutely every damn thing cleaving to us. Them curses pertain to blacks. Every curse in the Bible is pertaining to a black person, man. And we suffering from this stuff more than anybody. You know what I'm saying? Because we won't turn back to these laws, statutes, and commandments. Go ahead, read.
Come. Verse 2. Turn thee, O Jacob, and take hold of it. Walk in the presence of the light thereof.
The Bible said, take hold of it and walk in the presence of the light thereof, man. You should be illuminated by the truth and the word of the Most High, by following laws, statutes, and commandments. But yet you want in darkness because you want to do what you want and follow your own fleshly desires, which is going to end up putting you in a situation that you ain't going to be able to get out of. Let's go to Romans chapter 6 and verse 1 right quick.
Book of Romans chapter 6. Oh, sorry. Read. Book of Romans chapter 6, verse 1. What shall we say then? Shall we continue in sin that grace may abound?
You think grace is a time frame, a time period to get yourself together, man. Just because the Lord bless us with grace and you live here another day, you need to get it together today because you don't know what's going to happen later on, a few hours from now, or what tomorrow. You don't know tomorrow hold. The Bible said, what should we say then? Should we continue in sin that grace may abound? Go ahead, read.
Oh, God. Verse 2. God forbid.
Hell no. You're not supposed to, hell no, you're not supposed to continue in sin that grace may abound. The Bible says, God forbid. Read.
God. How shall we that are dead to sin live any longer therein?
And if you in the law, statutes, commandments, you dead to sin. You're not sinning. You living according to this Bible, doing what the Lord said do. You're not walking or doing what everybody else doing. You just ain't gonna do that because it's not in you no more. You got to fight your demons off. You're gonna go through some trials and tribulations. You're gonna go through some things, but you ain't got to respond to it. You don't have to react to it. That's the most important thing about this whole thing. You don't have to react to it. 6 and 15.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 6, verse 15. What then? Shall we sin? Because we are not under the law, but under grace?
You think just because you're under grace, you should keep on sinning? You think that the Lord going to listen to your prayers and forgive you if you keep sinning because you're under grace? No. Read.
God forbid.
Hell no, you're not supposed to do that. Not according to the Bible. Let's go to 1 John 3 and 4 right quick. When you get it, go ahead and read it.
Okay, this is the book of 1 John, chapter 3, verse 4. Whosoever committeth sin transgresseth also the law.
If you commit sin, you transgressing the laws of the Most High. You're not sinning against nobody but the Most High. Mm-hmm. And that's who you're going to have to answer to. Just like you got the answer to our oppressor laws, if you go out there and run them lights or you steal something or you home invasion or you shoot somebody, something like that, you got the laws of the land that you got to abide by. But guess what? You got laws of the Most High you need to abide by too. As simple as that. 1 John 5 and 3.
This is the book of 1 John chapter 5 verse 3. For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous.
Once again, his commandments are not grievous, man. Let's go to Matthew 5 and 17.
Book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 17. Think not that I have come to destroy the law or the prophets. I have not come to destroy, but to fulfill. I have not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
The Lord said he came back to fulfill these laws, statutes, and commandments. You think just because you're under grace, it's okay to sin like you want to sin, and you think you can keep on sinning and asking the Lord to forgive you? The Bible said, God forbid, man. The Bible said, God forbid. Read one more time for me out. Matthew 5 and 17.
God, think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
Read.
Khan, verse 18. Verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law, till all be fulfilled.
Everything was destroyed before the law, statutes, and commandments be faded away. That's our salvation. That's what we need to be able to follow these laws, statutes, and commandments, and the Lord will come down here and fight our battles for us, man. He will send us help if we turn back to him. Read.
Verse 19. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven.
And everybody that's on top right now going to be least in the kingdom of heaven. These so-called pastors, Creflo Dollar, T.D. Jakes, Joel Osteen, all these so-called prosperity preachers and mega preachers, they got their day coming, man. It's don't worry about it. They got their day coming. 1 John 2 and 3. 1 John 2 and 3.
Book of 1 John, chapter 2, verse 3. And hereby we do know that we know him if we keep his commandments.
The Bible said, hereby we do know him if we keep his commandments, man. That's the only way you know if you know the Most High, if you're keeping his commandments. If you're not keeping his commandments, you don't have no relationship with the Lord. The Lord is not talking to you every day of your damn life. I don't know what you hear. I don't know what that is talking to you, but it ain't the Most High. 1 John 5 and 3.
I think we did that.
We did that one?
Mm-hmm.
1 John, okay, well, forget it. We're going to close out with that one then. All right. Slakia for that. So we're going to go ahead and close out the class tonight, man. I hope this helps somebody out there. Hopefully we'll see you guys next week, man. That's my time, Israel. Shalom.
Shalom Israel. And when I mean Israel, I'm talking about the Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians. The Lord's 54th annual Passover is going down again this year, sundown, April 1st at 500 South Salisbury Street in Raleigh, North Carolina at the Downtown Conventional Center. It's got enough room for all of us. The Lord's 54th annual Passover. Last year, brothers and sisters showed up from all over the world, rocking ancient garments and glorious apparel in order to serve the Most High in Christ. Now, it's that time again. Commander General Yohana's putting out the decree for all brothers and sisters to show up sundown, April 1st in Raleigh, North Carolina. Join us at the Sheridan in Raleigh, the hotel right downtown. It's at 421 South Salisbury. The Passover is right up the block at the convention center, literally within walking distance. Make sure you pull up. Make sure that you do your due diligence because rooms are going fast and they are limited this weekend. You understand? We have months in advance of preparation. Do not wait till the last minute to get your room. The Lord's 54th annual Passover, Saturday, April 1st in Raleigh, North Carolina. Join us there.
It's about time, sending curses to them enemies.